This episode of 3DMs in a Tale is brought to you by Marketing by Tiffany S. Scroll-stopping content, strategic social media management, reliable execution, your next creative partner. Tiffany has it all. Backed by 10 years of experience in project management and advertising, she knows what works. From smart strategy to the right tools, she helps you rise above the noise and stand out from the crowd. Reach out to Tiffany with the link below for your marketing needs and see if you don't find you and your business growing exponentially very soon.
Now that we've established those defining character features.
About me? What, that I don't watch?
Yeah,
Whatever. Interracial. I forgot what the second part was.
Anyway, we're rolling in now.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to 3DMs in a Tale. We're having our fun little bonus episode here. Now, while this is being recorded in the middle of Season 3, we wanted to clock this one in because I wanted to do this, and my team agreed with me to do this. One, we wanted to actually showcase our wonderful production talent, Moose and Will, and also Jolly has shown himself to be quite a talented individual inside of the recordings that he has done as an improviser and D&D player. So for this one, we don't have to worry about the little ducks deciding who dies and
Fuck
becomes the
them
DM.
ducks.
Fuck them ducks.
Jolly will, in fact, be the head DM, the main overarching storyteller for this bonus episode of 3DMs in a Tale. Cast and crew out the door, just the producers in to create some nonsense. So I believe that actually does about without any that does the basic introductions. Jolly, would you like to plug anything before we get rolling?
Hi, JollySaintClick. Shucks, guys. I'm on TikTok mostly. I am on Instagram too. I think I'm on Facebook. I know I'm on YouTube. And if you like Magic the Gathering, you can find me at Generic Commander. It's me and 3 other white guys playing Magic the Gathering in the exact way you would expect.
Your credit score will go up 5 points per episode you watch.
Yep. Those are the things I do. And then there's other things I do, but those are secret, and you have to know me personally to get on the ground floor of those. But it is a pyramid scheme. I'll go ahead and tell you that.
Alrighty, Moose, did you have anything you wanted to plug?
Yeah, hi, I'm Ricdamoose. I do cool stuff sometimes. You can find me everywhere as Ricdamoose. That's all I got.
Will, you want to plug anything? Like maybe even your Warhammer story?
Well, I was going to say only this emotional hole in my heart, but yeah, I do actually have a little fanfics, little stories I'm working on. Nothing too crazy, but anyone who's interested.
Fantastic. Like, comment, subscribe, all the fun shenaniganery marketing pieces. Now, we have a fun little technicality because Will is a well-prepared boy. We're gonna have I'm going to be drawing for 2 decks on account to take care of Will's draws. The Guinness set will be mine. The Maverick set will be for Will. So if anyone sees these being pulled for the wrong person, please let me know. Particularly those people in the audience that are watching this like 6 months from now. Which
We're relying on you.
We're relying on you intimately. Like I need my child support money yesterday, Karen.
You're what makes it all happen.
Quite factually. So, now this is going to be the sort of opening part where we're going to let Mr. Jolly, actually, let me do this right. Mr. Daniel Nicholas Donahue as JollySaintClick as our head DM.
It's a bit of a rabbit hole there, but since this is the bonus episode, my name has never been Nicholas Donahue. But this is a bonus episode, so this technically isn't canon. So
away we go.
Away. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. Let me break my hands, smash my arms. Okay.
Good.
The 3 of you find yourselves behind the proverbial curtain. You're waiting for your turn. You're waiting for your cue. There's a man standing there in a very extravagant suit. and he refers to you all. Hey, listen. All right, I know that you've been on a couple of different circuits, and I know we're kind of pushing you guys in pretty quick, all right? It's pretty simple, right? All of your parents, they were very big in this wrestling business, okay? People already know who you are a little bit, right? So I feel like the best way to introduce you all, triple threat match right off the jump, okay? How's everybody feel about that? We're good? I know y'all know how this works. Everybody feeling good?
I'm ready to punch the fuck out of some people.
Hey, I like the attitude. That's great. What about you? How you feeling?
She is ready.
Perfect. Everybody likes the big foreign tough guy. It's always a selling point. Hey, are you okay with being like kind of anti-American? Like if your storyline needs to like have that push you like forward a little bit.
If it pays as much as in other contracts, always.
Excellent. I love it. And what about you? How you feeling? Be honest.
I'm here. I'm ready to smash shit.
So well spoken. I love it. I love a very well spoken individual. You're gonna do real good. There's gonna be a lot of people who are really into that, okay? Because we've had the big foreign guy, but never somebody that's just like, I will beat ass. That's good shit. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the first one. What was your name again?
I'm Mighty Midget Malcolm.
Mighty Midget Malcolm from the Malcolm lineage, right? Yeah. We pulled
my
you over
daughter,
from this one.
my father, my great-grandfather, my grandfather didn't actually do it. He was an accountant. But we are
Right.
3 non-consecutive lines of top-tier wrestlers. I knew Vince McMahon so well. I used to punch him in the shins all the fucking time, the prick.
Hey, and that's good. You know what? He deserved it. I also don't like Vince McMahon. And you know what? Like, a lot of people say, hey, you don't talk about him. We're in a competing program. We can talk about Vince McMahon all we want,
Yeah,
okay?
he's also
I like your
dead.
attitude. Vince McMahon is dead?
He
Yeah.
is American capitalist of the worst kind. I spit on his grave every Tuesday.
That's good. I like this shit. All right, we've already got a pretty good, like, repertoire going. Okay, so they're about to play your entrance music. Give us a taste. What's your entrance music, Malcolm? What's the big song you want played every time you're coming into the ring? Give me a sample.
Have you heard of Alvin the Chipmunks?
Yeah.
So I sent it to your producer, but there's a death metal version that I found last week. So he's gonna hit play on that, and I'm gonna go out there and show them how much I could kick some squirrely Alvin Chipmunky ass.
Okay, now is this from the? I just need to make sure. Is this from the Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas album, or is this like their more like newer, updated works? Right, because that's important.
I gotta check my phone. Oh, it's the Christmas version. So death metal Christmas chipmunk version.
Yeah. The death metal Christmas version.
Like, okay,
all
the
of a sudden-
2040 remix.
All of a sudden, over the speakers.
Pretty sure in the
you
music
hear-
video, Rudolph's head explodes.
Oh, I think I've seen that. It's very good. Over the speakers, almost deafening. You hear, please Christmas, don't be late. Fucking death metal as hell.
Both chipmunk voice. With chipmunk voices as the singers.
Oh, still, there's still the chipmunk voices, but just the instrumentation is heavy metal. All right, that's awesome. So your music's playing. You can walk down to the ramp. Just as a fun thing, pull a card. I want to see how the audience reacts to this. We're gonna see the audience. How does the audience feel about this? King. Audience loves this shit, Malcolm.
And I'm like somersaulting.
Going wild.
Since I am like midget boy, pretty much, I am just backflipping endlessly, but it just looks like it's very tight backflip. And when I get to the ring, I literally am just backflipping to where I just shoot my feet in, and just get the balls of my feet and shoot up, and just walking around the ring, just regaling and being regaled.
Yeah, you peek out and you notice that there's actually people who they actually have like shirts because they were going through the dirt sheets and they actually heard rumors that you might be debuting today. So some people actually already have merch with your face on it. And it says
Mighty
little man, big plans.
Yes,
Mighty Malcolm.
Mighty Midget Malcolm.
Mighty Midget Malcolm. Yeah. All right, excellent. Okay, so they're about to play your tune. Are you ready? What are you thinking for yours? Right, I know you already sent it in, but I want to know so I'm prepared for it when it plays over the speakers. What do you got?
Who's this at?
This is a you. I'm just
Okay.
going in the order of the people I talk to.
Awesome. Theme music is classic that represents the hard Russian heart in all of us. It's classic.
all have
Heart
it,
of
yeah.
Glass by Blondie.
It is what?
Heart of Glass by Blondie. It
Heart
speaks
of
to my
Glass.
inner character.
Okay. Remind me real quick. How does that one go? Can you sing a little bit of that for me?
Turns out, had a heart of glass. It was shattered on the floor. I never recovered.
Okay, good. Okay, and remind me one more time. What's your name? What's your name? I want to make sure that I'm listening for the audience chance. It's important.
He's Alexi son, the Titan Slayer.
Alexi son?
Da. I
Okay.
am from Michigan.
All right. Damn, you do good work. Okay, well, oh shit, they're playing your song, Heart of Glass, Alexi son. You need to get out there and then just pull a card. Let's see how the audience likes you.
If you would,
A 6. Okay. So
charging
the
out there
audience-
to booze.
Yeah, the audience, they're a little mid on you. There's like a couple of people who might be Russian in the audience who are like cheering, but overall, like, you're getting some booze, which seems like that's what you're kind of wanting. You want a little bit of heat going on, like you want the audience to kind of not like you. So you're getting a little bit of that. Maybe during the match you can make more of that. All right, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You. Once again, I'm a busy man. Sometimes I forget names. I knew you're like great-grandfather, but one more time, what's your name?
My name is Mary Sue, the Southern Smasher.
God damn, that's beautiful. Mary Sue, the Southern Smasher. Now, I got to assume that your entrance music is some kind of like Southern staple, I'm assuming.
Absolutely, it's the guitar intro to Freebird.
And it just plays that on loop?
Yeah.
That fucks.
I mean,
That's
it's pretty
awesome.
long
Okay.
solo, but...
Yeah. No, that's excellent. That's excellent. Okay, well, what do you know? They're playing the intro to Freebird. Let's go ahead and yank a card, see how the audience likes Mary Sue. 3!
Oh.
Okay!
Unbeknownst to us, most of the audience is actually midgets. Who knew?
There's a Russians in there as well. I think the thing about it is that as you enter, I think a lot of the audience kind of like gets on board, but the fact that it keeps only playing the beginning loop, a lot of the audience is like, is it broken? Like a lot of them think that there's like a technical error going on, so they're kind of paying more attention to that than you coming into the ring at a point. But there's like a few people that are just like, I loved your granddad, that are like giving you a couple claps, okay? So you are now all in the ring, I presume.
Yes.
Everybody good? Okay, there's a referee.
I am going to like sneak this like
Cat.
sort of this
Move your butt.
bottle of lubricant pretty much to start like greasing myself.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you advantage because you are short. But there is a referee in the ring. We're going to do like an insight check. See if the referee catches you. I'm going to do a little cut ski up here. I like a cheater right off the bat that the audience is into. Very Eddie Guerrero style. I'm digging it so far. So you have to beat an 8.
I have an ace to beat the 8.
Ooh.
Okay, you are lubed up and ready to go. You are...
Slippy, slutty bitch.
All right, that's very good. Okay, so the referee, he's like coming up to everybody. All right, how's everybody feeling? We feeling good? Right? How we all feeling?
Let's go.
All right, now listen, I just want to let y'all know, because this is your first match and the boss has big plans for y'all, please try to avoid injuries. Don't hurt each other. Don't hurt yourselves, okay? Let's try to, keep it the spectacle, but don't go too crazy. Don't break anybody's legs or something, okay? Because that's a big problem. and I'll get you out.
I shall not toss him like the last one. I have been told enough tonight.
You tossed Freddy?
I may have tossed him several times. He would not stop talking about
I
my
immediately
tiny
go to-
little pocket flag, and he
I
pulls out the
immediately
tiny
go.
little flag.
I immediately go to drop kick him in the nuts.
All right, drop kicking in the nuts. All right. You know what? Both of you do a pool. I will say, Alexi, son, you have disadvantage because this is technically a sneak attack here. Okay?
Absolutely.
So let's see if you get hit in the nuts.
9
so that
for
is
me.
a 9. And
9
what do
for
we
you.
have for Malcolm?
A 5.
Okay, a 5. Okay, well, we don't even need to do the disadvantage because the 5 is lower than that. So yeah, you kick him directly in the nuts. A pretty powerful hit. The referee does come up to you and he says, "Hey, listen, you're lucky I didn't ring the bell. Okay, nut shots are technically against the rules, but you got in a quick one, right? So take advantage of it. And let's fucking do the thing. Bing, 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 bing."
I'm like on one of the ropes, just like tears streaming down my eyes.
I make my way right over to him, just grab him by the hair, and the standard is like, "I'm gonna make sure you don't have any. The lineage dies with you." And
Well,
start wailing on him.
Let's do it this way because there are 3 of you. So what I want all 3 of you to pool, and this is going to decide who's technically getting to do like the first act of the match. I am going to say that Alexi, son, once again you have disadvantage because you have taken a shot to the nuts. So let's see who is getting like the first opportunity to try to get somebody in good. Shit, Mary Sue with a jack, pretty good. Is that for?
Yep.
That's for you. Okay, so you got a 4. And then an ace, but disadvantage. Pull another one. Jack. Okay, so Jack of Spades beats the Jack of Clovers, right?
Spade beats. Spade's top. Spade is top.
Spades is top. Okay,
Yeah.
so Mary Sue, you get first act here. Who would you like to attempt to attack? What kind of attack would you like to perform? As you see that Malcolm is holding the hair of Alexi's son. And is winding up his tiny little fist, about to sock him one in the jaw.
I would like to hit Alexi's son with a cow catcher, which is where you like go, and then flip him over. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that they would call that an arm drag in wrestling, like where you're trying to hook it and get him like to toss him over.
Oh, I mean, it's a legitimate wrestling move, at least.
A cow catcher is? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I might have to look it up.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hit him with that cow catcher. Flip him onto his back.
All right, well, let's go for that attack. Go ahead, pull a card. You're still going to pull with disadvantage. Is that a king?
A king of diamonds.
Yeah, Alexi, son, what do you got?
What do I got?
You have your hair pulled and also smacked in the nuts. So a joker. Do we have a second joker? No, a 9.
No.
Okay,
Oh my
so we're
God.
taking the 9. So you get cow caught. You get cow caught pretty good. You get flopped right over, and you are now just flat on the mat. At this juncture, since you're on the mat, I'm gonna do another pull between Malcolm and Mary Sue because y'all are both still on your feet here, and let's see what happens. All right, so that is king from Malcolm. Mary Sue gets a 5. Okay, Malcolm, you just saw this cow catch happen. What is your play? You may even have like a couple of strands of hair from Alexi's son because it was such a devastating cow catcher. So you got it.
I'm gonna toss it aside and just run over, just kick him in the ribs.
Okay, so y'all are both just beating the shit out of Alexi's son.
Getting curb stomped.
Okay, this is good. You know what? Same thing as we did before. Let's do a pull and then a pull with disadvantage. Pretty soon your nut pain is going to go away and you'll be on even footing, but you still got a little bit of that tinge. So 6 for Malcolm, and what do we have for Alexi's son?
A 3 and a 6. So
a 3 and a 6. All right, so yeah, you take not that bad of a kick to the ribs, but a pretty decent one. Like it's going to leave a bruise. Like you did get conked on. But your nut pain is now gone, so everybody is on even footing. How are we all feeling? The referee's coming up. Is like, is everybody okay? Is everybody feeling good? How do we feel? Everybody good?
Great. Fabulous.
Feeling
I'm
great?
a big guy.
My
Kill the big guy.
lineage is with me, and I am going to attempt to literally just grab the dwarf by the leg and chuck him at the cowgirl.
All right, now here's what we're going to do here. I need all three of you to pull. I like that play. I will say that because you are specifically trying to grab Malcolm, who lubed himself up, I am once again going to give you disadvantage. Because he's a slippery guy. He's a slippery boy right now. So I need a pull from all three of you. Let's see who's getting to act here.
7.
We have a 7, a king, and a 4. And what do you have, Malcolm? A
The
jack.
jaw.
Okay.
I am slippery boy. He cannot grab me.
All right. So Malcolm, what do you want to do? You're all kind of crowded over Alexei's son's body. Alexei's son has taken 2 pretty substantial hits right now.
So he has gone to like grab my leg, but I like still need to get out of it. So I move to like just yank my leg out of his reach so that he doesn't get like really kind of any chance like get even a solid enough grip to like go past the lubrication, if you will. So I like jolt myself to like kind of get out of the way and to get away from that. But I want to use that momentum to then bounce off to then pretty much do a jump and like an elbow drop like on him pretty much.
Oh, so you're going and bouncing off the bottom rope, going into like a double axe or an elbow drop. Okay, I like it. You know what? Sure.
When he goes to do the elbow drop, can I then try to counter and put him in a double chicken wing?
Tell you what. Once again, you're trying to grab the slippery boy. What did you pull for your thing to act, Malcolm?
Oh.
What was your last pull that you did?
It was a jack.
A jack. Okay, tell you what. If you can beat a jack with disadvantage, then you can do that. I will allow that.
This is my first card. Second card.
No. Okay. Yeah. So you do go for it, but just like it's almost like wind. Like he just kind of. It feels like he just phases through. You're like, oh, what?
Why am I greasy?
You're like, oh, yuck. And then so we get the bounce. And let's see what happens here. Let's see what the severity of the damage is. Let me get a pull from Malcolm and Alexei's son. No disadvantage this time, Alexei's son. Let's see what the damage output here is. Okay. You know what? Excellent. Maybe it was because of the chicken wing. Right? Maybe it was because Mary Sue went for the
momentum was killed.
Your trajectory was thrown a little bit off, and so what ends up happening is you bounce off it, and now you're kind of just plunging head first, and you just land directly on Alexei's son's head with your own head. And so y'all both just get... And you're both just kind of laying out now, so I'm going to say that Mary Sue... I'm going to give you a free action here to do whatever you want. They both just got fucked.
Well, since they're both down and a little bit woozy from hitting their head, I would like to go out of the ring and pick up a chair.
Okay.
Smash both of them.
As you go to get out of the ring, the referee does attempt to stop you. He says, hey, listen, this is a straight match. We're not doing a hardcore match right now. I will have to disqualify you if you hit them with a chair. That's just the rules of the business, Mary Sue. It's the rules. But he does not stop you.
I do it anyway, because I am the Southern Smasher. Must smash.
You are the Southern Smasher. Okay, so who are you attempting to hit with this chair?
Ideally, Alexei's son.
Okay. Poor Alexei.
As she's coming up to hit me with this, I literally want to just arm around the greased up dwarf on the floor and just slide him in the way of her. You're trying to hockey puck
Malcolm into
use the grease to my advantage.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 pulls here. We're not going to do any disadvantages for it. We're going to do Mary Sue's swing. We're going to do a pull for Malcolm resisting this move, because I don't know if Malcolm wants to be hockey pucked across the ring, and we're also going to be pulling for Alexi Sun's ability to hockey puck Malcolm across the ring.
All right.
I'm only pulling for consciousness.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so let's see if you wake up enough to even know it's happening.
Barely.
A 5, a king for the chair shot. Okay. And a queen. Okay, so I will say that you actually do get a pretty good slide on Malcolm. It is not enough to stop Mary Sue. In fact, what ends up happening is, I don't know if maybe she just stepped so directly on her way to hitting you with the chair, she just kind of stomps on Malcolm as he slides in. So I'm going to mark another smack onto Malcolm there.
Sounds like a squeaky toy. Just
yeah, just like just one of those. But you do still take the chair
Discord
shot.
is not picking up my voice. I need to change so you can hear my
You do
voice.
still take the chair shot. Not as bad as you could have, though. Maybe it did mess up Mary Sue's footing a little bit. And I'm going to actually pull for the referee, since you got a king on the chair shot, because every now and then the referees miss things. So I'm going to roll and see. What did you got a king of hearts?
King of spades.
Okay, a king of
for
spades.
Alexi.
Yes. Well, this is if the referee saw the chair shot. And so let's do the pull. We're going to split it. And we're going to pull off the top. It is a 3. The referee, I think what ended up happening was Malcolm ended up sliding out from under your foot and kind of bumping against the referee. And the referee's like, what has happened? And then you just whack. You got a pretty good thud. I will say, Malcolm, you do not have to be unconscious anymore. I think that you maybe hitting the referee, you're like, oh, I've been jostled, and your chair shot wasn't that bad, Alexi son. Might have phased you a little bit, but could have been much, much worse. Mary Sue, you are still just holding a chair. So everybody pull to act. Let's figure out what everybody's kind of wanting to do.
oh boy, let's see.
I would like to say at this point that the grease has gotten enough interaction with other things that it is wearing off.
Yeah, you sliding across the ground, there's a suspicious stretch
Sheen.
of sheen on the ring that the referee's looking at like, now what the hell is this?
How are we?
All right,
how are we 3 deep on a flush right now with this draw?
Oh, that's pretty good. But once again, Mary Sue does take precedent here. So Mary Sue, what is your action that you would like to try to impart? Are you trying to go for another chair shot? What would you like to do? Who would you like to hit?
No, I'd like to, I'll just toss the chair out of the ring, and then I'm gonna go up on the corner and try and hit Malcolm the midget with a people's elbow.
Oh, you're going to jump off the turnbuckle and try to hit with a people's elbow?
Yup.
That's pretty intense. Okay.
Can we count that as a precision shot because I'm tiny?
You know what?
You got a point.
No, okay. Would that be disadvantage typically? Or precision shot? What do you mean? I have to call a thing that you have to get above in order?
If we're going by traditional terms, yeah, it would be disadvantage.
Okay. Well, first I want you to do a pull because you said you threw the chair. Okay. You said you tossed the chair. I want to pull for that real quick. A 6?
6.
You throw it. It almost hits the referee. It gets kind of a little bit caught on the ropes, but does eventually tumble out of the ring. And crisis averted. You didn't accidentally smack someone or knock anybody out cold. You're good. It was close, referee. He gives you one of these. He's like, hey, don't do that.
I did nothing.
So now you were up on the top rope. You were going for this people's elbow. I'm gonna say that you need to hit a people's elbow, and you know what? I'm gonna count this as, since you're coming from a greater height, I'm gonna count this as an extra damage thing if you manage to hit it, but also a little bit more difficulty. So I'm thinking 10 or higher. That's where I'm going. You got to hit a 10 or higher.
What are the cards?
A 2.
Ouch.
Okay. considering this, as she's jumping off, I want to try and catch her in a choke slam.
You know what? I will allow you to do that. I will make you pull for effectiveness of the choke slam. But yeah, essentially, Mary Sue gets up there and like as she jumps, it's just a bad jump. Maybe the referee, like when he was like dodging the chair, maybe he like bumped the rope and was like, "Oh shit," and like you lost your footing. But you essentially just fall directly into Alexison's hand, and he's got you. He's got you. Now, Alexison, if you're going for a choke slam, let's see it. Let's check it real quick.
Yep.
And I am going to say, because you got a 2 on that one, I'm going to have you pull for disadvantage for defensive purposes. Okay, so
Another
excellent. 2
2.
very bad. What's the effectiveness of your choke slam, Alexison? Was it an 8?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, pretty good. So what ends up happening, because of the 2 there, you grab Mary Sue, but she still has a lot of momentum. So she kind of swings pendulum and kind of has her legs up in the air. So when you slam her down, it's almost directly on the top of her head. She just whoop, wha-bam. So I'm gonna say that's pretty good. It's a pretty good chunk of damage.
As this happens, I'm going to turn to the crowd and just go, "I am not white American, but I still beat your women."
Oh, you know what? Pull 2 cards. This is for advantage. Let's see how the crowd reacts to this. I want to see. Pull 2. A jack. Okay. Excellent. The crowd hates you. They're like, "Boo! How dare you, our American sweetheart, whose music was confusing at the start. How could you possibly do that?" And you're just basking in it, right? And now you got a little bit of adrenaline. I'm going to have you both pull for who gets to act. Mary Sue, you took a big hit. You don't get a chance to act here. But the 2 of you pull to figure out who's making the next like wrestling move decision. But I will say, because of Alexison's hype, I'm gonna let them pull with advantage on this one to see who gets the next act. Okay.
Advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. And that is an 8 strong.
An 8 strong. And what did you get, Malcolm?
Wait, that was This was the Malcolm pool.
Yeah, that was the Malcolm pool. Oh, that's the Malcolm pool?
No. Okay, no. This is the Lexi pool, and then I need an advantage or disadvantage for just what I'm doing.
You're just going regular. You're just going regular.
Okay.
Yeah. Joker. Okay, even though you had the adrenaline, Malcolm, you essentially, I don't know how you do it, but you like triple backflip from the ground and land on your feet.
Yes, and I go to punch him square in the butt.
In the butt. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and say that absolutely happens. That absolutely happens. I'm not even going to have you do a pull for if it's possible to defend. You punch him square in the butt. So what is your aim with this punch? I know it's in the butt, but what are you trying to do?
Unfortunately, dead center.
Dead center. So you're aiming like directly for the butthole.
Yes.
Okay.
It's honestly like my only angle for this. It's either that or trying like the uppercut's not there. It's just straight up shot.
Okay. Are you? Because the thing is, this is your Joker. I'm gonna let you decide. Does the fist go in or not? Are we just dealing a lot of damage to the outside, or do we go in?
I am now unfortunately elbow deep.
Elbow deep. Okay. So Alexis
and I have
taken a lot of damage.
No, I am unfortunately elbow deep, stuck, and my feet are not touching the ground.
Yeah, you're kind of dangling out. You're kind of dangling out of there. Okay, so now here's what we're gonna do. You are now back to consciousness, Mary Sue, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're now back to consciousness. We're gonna do another pull to see who gets to act. And I just want, I will say Alexis son. Right? Did I get it?
I think it's Alexi.
Alexi's son, yes.
Alexi son. Yeah, Alexi son. You have disadvantage because you do have a man up in you. And even though I should give you disadvantage too because you are up in him, I'm not going to give it to you because of that Joker. You're acting straight normal. I'm just going to let you keep having that momentum. The audience is feeding into it right now because you just punched the guy who said he beats American women. So disadvantage for Alexi son, and Mary Sue. Let's see your pool first. What do we got? A Joker. Excellent. Very good. What do we got? Doesn't matter.
10 for Malcolm and 4 for Alexi. What?
Mary Sue, you've gotten up, and you have maybe this jolt of energy. I think the audience is like really getting behind you because they hate Alexi son so much for what they just did to you, and because he's such a good bad guy, it's made you even better of a good guy. So now the audience is just like, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? It's a long chant. But
It's part of your combo.
either way,
Keep it going.
it's part of your combo. I don't know what the rest of it is. So you, just like the fisting we saw earlier, you have free reign to go for whatever attack you like, and it will hit. What would you like to do?
Is Malcolm still elbow deep in Alexi?
Malcolm is
I have-
elbow
I have-
deep and dangling off of the floor.
A very thick tail on this Russian man.
You know,
got a bit of a dangler here.
since I am the Southern Smasher and he disrespected me so hardcore, I would like to smash Malcolm shoulder deep into.
Oh, you're shoving Malcolm deeper into Alexi's son.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, like we're artificially inseminating him. We got to get deeper in there.
I get you. Okay, so how would you like, are you just shoving Malcolm in? Are you like running and doing a shoulder tackle? Describe the way in which you're shoving this man deeper into this other man.
I would like to 300 style, like, kick him.
Sparta kick him into
Sparta
the
kick
asshole
him
of
into
Alexis.
the- yes.
Yeah, okay. That happens. That does happen. And I will say that at this point, because I've been doing damage of arbitrary numbers based on how devastating an attack I think has been going on. I've been tracking the damage people have taken so far. Alexis' son at this point is stone cold unconscious. He is out, maybe ruptured. In the back of your mind, you picture your manager like backstage looking at it going, no, I said no injuries. Oh, no. But don't worry about that. He is down. I will say that since you were putting the force in through the back, that Alexis' son has fallen onto his stomach, which means that you probably have some footing now, Malcolm. You're not just, unless you want to be sprinkler style, wiggling your legs in the air, because you are shoulder deep at this point.
I want Mary Sue to decide how well that Sparta. I know you decided it was only shoulder deep, but part of it was I was prepared to be suffocating. So I will make the attempt, still minorly lubricated.
Yeah, you have a little bit on your arm still.
Yeah, to try to pull myself out of Alexis' son.
I think that normally I would make you go with disadvantage, but because you did specifically lube up, we'll just treat it normal. But we are going to also treat this as people vying for advantage or taking an action. So I am going to still have Mary Sue pull a card, and Mary Sue will also potentially be able to do something before you get a chance. What do we got? King. Okay. 8 of hearts. Okay, so you have dislodged yourself from Alexis' son. And go ahead, go for something. You got it out. I don't know if you want to be freaked out by your fucking arm. Maybe
I am distinguished. I am like staggering around at the stench on my arm right now, understandably.
Yeah, it is very understandable. It's a goddamn disgusting thing you've done. It is, all right.
The consequences of my actions.
So your choice is you don't want to take any kind of other action. You just want to be entrenched
No,
in the stench.
I am being disarmed by the stench right now.
All right. So if you are being disarmed by the stench, I'm gonna Mary Sue take an action. What would you like to do?
Since he is distracted by the stench, I'd like to run into the ropes and try to bounce back into Malcolm. To
are you going
to
for
smash
like
him down onto the ground.
Oh, so are you going for like a bulldog or like what kind of maneuver are you going for here?
I can't say I know what.
Like how do you want to smash him?
Just have my arm out.
Okay, so like a clothesline.
Yeah.
So you're going for a clothesline on Malcolm, and he is distracted by the stench. So I will say, but he is also small, so normally he would get an advantage or a disadvantage. So it's going to be a regular on regular check here. Okay? So just a card against a card, regular style. So what do we got? Mary Sue? A 3? That is a jack. Yes, you fucking mollywop that guy. You absolutely.
I almost picture her, because it's so low, just throwing her leg out.
Oh yeah, you go for the clothesline with the leg.
Just clothesline with the leg. It just leaps and just throws her leg out and just land on my ass.
All right. Okay. So that is Mary Sue. You have 2 downed opponents. One of them is completely unconscious. One of them you've just knocked over from your move. The way to win a wrestling match is by pin or submission. So you do have that option to go for it right now if that is what you want to do, or you can keep fucking shit up. But you're getting a free action here because somebody's just been down and one person has had their asshole ruptured.
So, pile of meat in a puddle of tears.
Yeah.
So does Alexi son being like knocked out count, or do I also need to pin him?
The referee typically in a wrestling match, if it's a one-on-one, the referee could check for a knockout.
Mm-hmm.
But in a triple threat, if somebody is still kind of else is there, they're not going to check for one knockout, especially because there's 3 people and you might not know who is the person who knocked them out. So for this type of a match, it would need to be a pin or a submission.
Well, then I'm going to go for the easy pin and pin Alexi son because he's unconscious.
Okay, I'm going to say, and this is going to be potentially our final check, you get to a count of 2. The referee's hand is going for the 3rd, right? I'm going to give Malcolm a chance to get just enough consciousness to try to break up this pin. It's going to be a card against a card. And I will say, how entrenched in the stench are you still? Be honest with yourself.
I think the question right now is, am I knocked out?
You wouldn't be knocked out from that. The number it was pretty big, but not like devastating.
To be fair, she's now dealing with the stench as well.
Yeah, that is a thing. I will say you're pulling with disadvantage. I'm going to give you the stink arm. You took a nasty hit, but if you manage to do it, you can break up this pin. So let's see what we got. Mary Sue.
You said drawing with
this. Just one. And Malcolm will have disadvantage. All right, a king of hearts.
Nope.
A jack of diamonds. All right, so the referee's hand hits. Bam! 3. Today's winner, Mary Sue! And then, like, it starts playing the intro to Freebird again. And the audience, they're fucking with it now. They were a little off, and now that they have heard the intro not working again, they're like, okay, this is on purpose. The audience is now like down with it. They like it. They're really, really into it. Y'all, the 2 of you, Malcolm and Mary Sue, you do notice that ambulances have come down to the ring. Some doctors and people, they're coming and they load up Alexi son onto a stretcher.
As that's happening, I run over to like get right beside the stretcher, and I'm whispering in my normal voice, "Are you okay, Alex? Are you okay?" I'm so sorry.
I fucking love that, Malcolm. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
Are you okay, Are you okay, Alex? Are you wake up.
I am going to call every HR department I know. I'm gonna call the one at Target. I'm gonna call the one at my dentist's office. I'm never. I'm just tears.
Yeah,
Tears.
here's literal.
I lubricated like you said I should.
I was prepared to clench. I wasn't prepared for whatever the fuck she did.
Yeah, the referee comes up to like the huddle over here and is just like, "Yo, I think like that was a good Sparta kick, but I feel like something. I thought we were gonna go with a little bit less lube on the arm. I think you put a little too much on the arm, bud. I feel like I don't know who.
I did Stuart, shut the. I did the regular amount.
Listen,
but we didn't.
Hey, look, I'm just a referee. I don't know what the regular amount of lubrication for fisting an asshole is. Okay, that's not part of my job, or it wasn't. I don't know what circuit y'all came from, but I know that the boss, he's in my earpiece now. He wants to have a fucking talk with y'all because this is a literal. There's actual shit in the ring.
Now I've imagined that. See, I've imagined, and correct me, that like Alexi's like on the stretcher, like being like carted, like kind of either towards the full ambulance. It's like there on that walkout, or he's
on the ramp.
Yeah. So he's just being taken up on the ramp, either on the stretcher or has the ambulance actually like come driven into the building.
Oh no. If this was a more fake injury, they would have had the ambulance come out, right? That's how they love to do it in wrestling. If it's a fake injury, the ambulance comes out. It's a whole show. But since this is a real one, they're just trying to fucking get him back there as fast as possible to load him up in a way where nobody can see him.
So I have like pushed past like the EMTs to have this happen, and I am on the stretcher, like kind of like next to him.
Gotcha.
Just like still talking to him. The ref has this whole conversation with the ref has been happening like in tandem, like while like he's trying to run to keep up. And I'm like, Stuart, go take care of the winner, that bitch.
Yeah. Okay, so the ref comes back in to you, and he's just like, "Hey, that's great stuff. Bask in it for like another like 10 seconds. Boss loves how the audience is reacting to you. Just just get back there like in a little bit because he does want to talk to all three of you. Okay?
Got it.
Yeah. So do some basking. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds of basking. 1, 2,
a long
3
10 seconds.
Just holding up a finger in her.
5. Keep going. Keep going. The audience. Yeah. Okay. Stone Cold style. Yeah. The audience. They erupt. They love this shit. 6, 7, 8. And then back to the race of the roof. 10. Okay.
That'll teach him to mess with the Southern Smasher. That's what I say as I'm leaving the stage.
Well, you don't have a microphone, but you're screaming it. So, like,
absolutely,
people, they can hear you. Yeah, they hear you. They're like, yeah, this is good. All right, so...
like, top of the lungs, hysterically screaming.
Okay, now, so the situation when we get backstage is that there is an ambulance that is currently loading up Alexa's son. And the manager, we're going to call him Gus Girder. Sure. He's back there, and he's next to Alexa's son. Malcolm, would you have been following the stretcher all the way?
I've been in tandem with this the whole time, because me and Alexa's son do have like a history of him being just the big meat of Russian man, and me the tiny American,
We've got 30 different routines where like you climb up me to pull off a move.
Right. And this one, and this is this triple threat into this new league. And this triple threat idea was bringing in Mary Sue to see how well it sort of mixed with our relative duo, like being antagonized under the narrative, and then just having Mary Sue like interjected. And this now, in Malcolm's opinion, has gone entirely off rails from half of what we workshopped and half of what was potentially improvisable.
Yeah, my guess was that what was going on in like the training arena that y'all were probably like working out at, like I think just something with the kick. Something with the kick was off. It was never supposed to be. It was never
No,
supposed
there
to
was-
be shoulder deep.
I did not expect. I did not expect her to kick me.
All,
Like-
all I'm
like-
imagining is that she slid on the bit of grease that you left on the ground and just slid into the move.
Right.
Well, and you know what? But that's up. That's up to that'll be up
Go
to
ahead.
Mary Sue whether how intentional
I would like
it was
to say
to fully
that
get you up there.
I would like to say that it was intentional because I was not under the impression that he was going to make that comment about women beating.
Oh, that's
So
true.
It,
That's true. That was some
infuriated
improvisation.
me. Yes.
But that's not a thing you have to disclose to anybody. Like, you know, you can play it however you want. So are all three of you now up there with Gus Girder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I assume that I'm literally just like
Yeah, you're in the thing.
this way on the thing, just butt in the air, because I can't be laying on that thing right now.
Yeah, there's like 3 ice packs on his butt right now.
And as Malcolm and Malcolm, you're already there. But as you
Yeah.
approach Mary Sue, Gus, he's actually just saying, "Listen, I need the other two of you into the stretcher. Just get in the ambulance with me. All 4 of us are going to ride in this thing." Right? Is that okay? He asked one of like the doctors in the back, and the doctor's just like, "You're Gus Gunder, of course. You can do whatever you want."
Yeah.
He's like, "Thanks." So do you all get into the ambulance for this ride?
Yeah.
My voice is somehow getting deeper as we go. Like, yeah, all right, let's go. Let's get on the airplane.
Continues
Well, the
dropping.
thing is,
All
it's
the
gotta be
helium you-
destructive to do the pitch, right? And so like you gotta balance it, right? You gotta go
Well,
the complete opposite way to
the
fix it.
helium is like run out a little bit, you know, on this.
Yeah, right before the match, it's just like, okay, buddy. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so the boss is in there with y'all, and he says, "All right, listen, that was some of the most fucked up stuff that I have probably ever seen in my life. Okay, that was because I can't sit in on every like practice run. Whose idea was it to have the man in your ass? Who came up with that bit?"
Okay, listen, I have some previous training. We've done this like 7 times. Oh man, my accent. Oh man, how hard did you hit me?
While this is happening, I'm kind of going around this ambulance, ignoring the EMT making his comments. I'm just looking for wet wipes to try to start wiping off my gross arm. And I'm just like, we practiced this plenty, and I was well lubricated. But unfortunately, that bitch decided to take all of her frustration out at his misogynistic call or something. I don't know what pissed her off, but she kicked me harder than I've ever been kicked in this entire profession, and put me shoulder deep. I was only prepared to go this far. Oh God, it's horrible. And
Oh yeah. Oh Jesus. Yeah. Yeah.
EMT, do you have any wet wipes in this ambulance? We hit a speed bump, and I hit my head on the ceiling. Ow.
You know what? Pull a card. Why not? Pull a card. 9. Yeah, there's wet wipes.
Okay, I started ripping them over to start wiping myself down and
And
throwing them to
they're-
the side.
There's plenty of them. As you throw them to the side, the EMT says there actually is like a specific bin for like hazardous stuff. If you could please put it in the hazard bin, that would actually be wonderful. I'd really
Then
appreciate it.
throw her in.
Her, that's a human person.
No, it's not. It's a devil.
All right, hey, listen, hey, everybody, let's chill out for a second. Malcolm, I am gonna have to ask you, please pick up your shit wipes and put them in the biohazard bin, please. Okay, just come on, common courtesy. Now, listen up. The ratings and the network. The ratings are great. The network is mad. Okay, because we had to move the cameras. You're not allowed to show like actual like shit on television on this network. So the cameras had to position themselves around the ring to not show the shit because this is live. But the thing is, they did get that first glimpse when the arm came out, and everyone saw that. Right?
Oh.
So it was an issue. But the thing is, enough people saw it that they went ape shit, right? The audience is eating this up, and you all, like Malcolm, I don't know how you did it, but on your entrance with your Alvin and the Chipmunk shit, gangbusters. Audience loves you. Mary Sue, rough start, but the Spartan kick, like the revenge, because you know, people who love Southern things, they're patriotic as fuck, right? So you got like accolades all around. Like y'all are, this is, aside from the tremendous amount of shit, probably like the best this match could have gone. Y'all put on a spectacle. They love this, right? And the board, they want me to kind of speed y'all up to the top, okay? They want to put a title on truly any of you, but they want you to like do a little bit more working on it because you already have the cred. Mary Sue, your great grandfather, Jerry Sue, he was, you know, he's a legend. Alexis' son, I'm assuming your dad is Alexis.
My dad's name is Paul.
You're that one, son.
Yes,
Okay.
I promised my mom this wouldn't happen on TV again. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
This episode of 3DMs in a Tale is brought to you by...
Hello, you've reached the offices of JB and his brother Brighton. They cannot come to the phone right now. Or, what was the other option? Oh, or the mailbox is full. If the mailbox is full, then you call back later. Yeah, do that. But if the mailbox is not full, please leave your name and a way that they can reach you. It's not in the script, but these boys are happy to help. They're lovely, hardworking boys, and they're ready to do everything they can to solve your case, no matter how big or small. They're also single, and if I was younger. Anyway, that's all for now. This is Miss Sarah signing out. Happy to do this for you boys. I don't know if you ever call your own phone, but, yeah. Beep.
You can meet Sarah, JB, and Brighton in Season 2 episodes 5 and 6 of 3DMs in a Tale. We look forward to seeing you there.
What name did you used to go in on the indie circuit? You used to go by a different name. I remember this shit now. I remember you had different hair then, but you've done the boot thing before.
I'm not a... Listen, legally, I can't actually talk about that anymore. Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, excellent. Okay, but listen.
Please tell me that we will delete my gaping asshole from the television recordings.
Look, it's live. I can only scrub so much. You know, there are so many people who watch that probably like instantly were like downloading that. We were recording the whole time. You got your butthole T-voed, bud.
So many of my high school friends.
T-voed butthole. I don't know what to tell you. But here's kind of what everybody's thinking. Because you two have a history, right? And I can sense a little bit of animosity that happened, but people really like your kind of Cirque du Soleil shit. Okay? So next week, here's what I'm thinking. Mary Sue is gonna, you can pick any partner you want, Mary Sue. You can go through the roster, find someone you like, tag match, right? We're gonna up the stakes here. Russian, Malcolm versus America's sweetheart, Mary Sue, and the surprise partner of her choice. How does that sound for y'all?
Sounds great to me.
Sounds good?
Okay, we can do that, I guess.
Look, the thing is, people loved watching all three of you together. You've already built the story with the horrible misogynistic behavior, and we got the thing, and we got some clown shoes. And here's the thing, even without the poop, Malcolm, people were like in love with you off the bat, so getting you on camera as much as possible is going to be very important, okay? We're going to be doing a lot of that. But first things first, we need to get Alexis' son to the hospital, and then we can meet up next week. Yeah, how does that sound? Is that good?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until the doctor tells me when I can start using my legs again.
Oh, listen, hey, we're wrestlers. We'll pump you full of something. You'll be fine by next week. I promise.
I wasn't intending to use that clause in my contract so soon.
Oh,
I'll talk to
I
my
check
agent.
all the clauses. And he puts on a little monocle and closes his other eye. And it's just like, it says here, I keep everyone's contracts in my pocket for some reason.
That's why you're the good boss.
It's why I'm the boss, baby. But essentially, after he says that, y'all get taken to the hospital. The ambulance door opens. He gets out, and there is a limousine parked directly behind the ambulance. And he just leaves one door, takes one step, opens another, and gets in, and then leaves. But then it does come back, and he does roll in the window. He's like, if any of y'all want a ride back to the stadium, I realize none of you drove. So if y'all want to ride back, you can hop in. Or you can find your own way, do whatever.
I'm gonna stick with Alexi son.
All right, excellent. Mary Sue, what you doing?
I'm getting in the limo.
Hell yeah!
No way I'm sticking with those two.
Hey, this is good. I like the animosity. That's excellent stuff. All right, so you are now in the limousine. Y'all are in the hospital. If we want, we can just I need to do one check, and then we can move on to the next week. But if y'all want to do some shit in the hospital, or you want to do shit in the limousine, that is completely your right to do so.
When we get to Alexi's son's room, I'm going to immediately go to his shower to start taking a shower. And when the nurse asks me why, I was like, I didn't get to take a shower after the match. And
That's
she's
true.
going to be like, what smells like shit? And I'll be like, my right arm. And then close the curtain.
I like it. That's very good. Alexi, son, you're in the hospital bed. Anything else you want to do?
As the nurse is questioning that, he is a very close friend. I never wanted him to be that close.
All right, and Mary Sue, you are in the limousine with Gus. He's kind of sitting there. He's answering a lot of text messages. There's a lot of people. He does kind of lean over and he's just like, do you have any idea of who you want, kind of as your tag team partner? Because literally anybody that you can name, literally any name that you say out loud, that is a wrestler who has existed the whole time. And they will be your tag team partner.
Given that I'm the Southern Smasher.
Right. Funny message.
I am gonna go with
The Northern Knocker.
that guy.
Oh! You want to do the Northern Knocker?
Yeah, North meets the
damn,
South.
okay.
We team up to take down the Russian and the little one.
Yeah, I'm excited to see, because here's the thing. Next week, before your match, you're all going to need to cut a promo to kind of establish everything so the audience knows this is a patriotism thing. I am going to have a conversation with Malcolm to be like, hey, Malcolm, you're just kind of short. How are you going to work your way into the storyline proper? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll send him a message right now. Northern Knocker. Do you want to just talk to him on the phone? I can call him real quick.
No, that's your job. You're the boss.
Okay, I thought maybe just to get to know him. He's really nice. Oh, okay. Beep. Hey, Northern Knocker. Yeah, well, I'm in the limo. I don't know if you saw what happened to Alexis and his shit fell out. Oh, you were watching on the monitor. Yeah, it was disgusting. It was actually disgusting. Yeah, no, really, really bad. But Mary Sue, she wants to Oh, you want to talk to her? He says he wants to talk to you. I can tell him no. It's fine.
I mean, I guess.
All right, here. He hands you the phone.
Yeah, it's Mary Sue.
Hey, what's going on, Mary Sue?
How you
doing? I saw your match. That was good shit. Not the actual poop part, but that was a good ass match. That was not the ass part either. But I really enjoyed watching you wrestle, is what I'm trying to say.
I appreciate that, man. So I was wondering, you want to team up and go against this Russian and the little guy? I feel like we could take him down.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome. Yeah, no, look, I've missed the tag team circuit. They've got me like lower mid card right now, and it's been a bummer. So like, I love that. And I used to watch your dad. He was amazing. And I see, like, honestly, I think he got his talent from you. I think you're already like one up in him. It's incredible. You're incredible in there.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate
you're
that.
welcome.
Yeah,
You're all three of you damn good. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this.
All right. Well, I'll let you.
Yes. Oh, hey. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You
No.
know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just don't. Like people text so often now. Like I don't get to do a lot of phone calls, so this is just really nice hearing a voice on the other end. This is just really nice.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you. I'm
holding you up. I'm sorry.
No, you good, man. But I'm gonna go recoup after that fight.
Right?
So,
yeah. No.
so
hell of a match. Hell of a match. You deserve it. You know what? I'd say you could probably just even skip. You could probably just skip like the training arena this week. Honestly, I'll talk to the boss about it. You take an extra sleep day, okay? You take an extra sleep day.
You got it, boss. I'm gonna hand you back here to Gusserton or whatever his name is, and he'll get you all the deets. We'll hook up. We'll train. We'll get ready.
Yeah, excellent. Hey, I'll follow your lead. Hey, I saw you in there. You're a leader. You're a natural leader, just like your pops.
Thank you. I really love
welcome.
being
You're
compared
welcome.
to my
No problem.
father. It's really one of my favorite things in
did I
my
make you
entire life.
uncomfortable? Hey, I'm sorry. Look, okay, I have this. I honestly, you know what?
Okay, here you go, Gus.
I've been in this business for a long time. Yeah, no, she handed you back. No, I don't think. No, I don't think she's mad at you. Look, we really need to go. I know, but we really need to go. Like, we're pulling up to the arena. We're pulling up to the arena right now, so we need to. Yeah, I know. An extra sleep day. Sure. Yeah, I'll tell her.
Hey, Gus, I need you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really trying. All right. Thank you.
Trying to help.
Okay. Bye. I love you too. You're not gonna believe who just texted me. How the? Anyway, what do you need? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. I was just trying to get you off the phone. Please don't give that guy my number.
Thank fuck. Okay, never. I would never. All right, let's skip to next week. Well, but first, I want some checks from Alexi son. We're gonna say that you got the full week to recruit. You did not have to go to training. Let's see how successful your rest was in regards to your injury. Let's do 3 checks, okay? What's your first check here?
9.
9. Okay, pretty good. What else do we have here? We're going to take an average. Okay, a 3. Not great. And what's our last one?
4.
A 4. Okay, so what's the average of a 9, 3, and a 4? It's not great.
That's a 16 divided by 3. So that's about 5 plus.
Yep.
5 plus. Okay, so you do have a cast, right? And you got the crutches. You didn't make the full recovery, right? So as you're all entering into the arena and you meet up with Gus. He comes up to you and he says, "Oh, fuck. Okay. Wow. Not okay."
I'm there, like, with Alexi sounds like, this can't really happen. Like, the doctor did try and literally pumped his asshole full of so many drugs. I was there. I saw it all. And I don't know how we're actually going to pull off this match, Gus.
Okay. Shit. All right. Ooh. Okay. We haven't cut the promos yet. We still have to cut the promos. Here's what I'm thinking. We can still do the tag team. Malcolm, we'll find somebody for you. But here's what I want. Okay. Do you remember like Brock Lesnar and what's the other guy's name that like talks for him, so Brock Lesnar never has to talk? What's his name? Or like Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart had the megaphone, so like whoever he was with. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have you be built up to be this massive, huge threat, and we're gonna have Alexi's son get on the mic, and he's gonna just talk about how great you are. You are spoken through Alexi's son. Okay, he's gonna paint the picture. He's gonna make you look like a badass. Okay, that way we still get the anti-patriotism thing. Northern Knocker, Mary Sue, y'all are still good? That sound nice? Have you talked to Northern Knocker, Mary Sue, since you got here?
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were meaning are me and Malcolm and good. Not good with them.
No,
that's why.
No, and that's good because the audience, they can feel that. Okay, so what we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna cut our promos. We're gonna cut the promos.
Point is looking nowhere near her.
Do what?
Not looking anywhere near her. Just straight ahead. Probably wavering on her feet a little bit.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the spot. We're gonna go to the spot over here and we're gonna film the first promo. And remember, Alexi's son, Malcolm. You don't have to say a word. I want you to just stand a little bit behind. Do you want me to get the stool or not?
No, I'm okay being on ground level.
Stool. Excellent. Okay, so what
I
we're gonna
like
do?
giving my enemies neck pain.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Alexi's son, you just stand right over there. Malcolm, you stand over there. All right, now Alexi's son, you're going to be going live pretty soon, and I just need you to talk up Malcolm. I need you to make him sound like the biggest badass. Tell him why. Tell the audience why you picked him as the Russian threat to take over your spot, and why like Mary Sue sucks, and why Northern Knocker's bitch. You know, the usual wrestling stuff. Okay. We're gonna go live. In 10, 9, 8.
I'm just standing there saying nothing. I'm staring at the whole room.
I'm like side-eyeing Alexis sounds like...
Yeah, sorry about this one. And I'm going to take out a gun and shoot her.
Shoot who? Mary Sue?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do some card pulls here, I suppose. Let's pull out some cards. Malcolm, you don't need to pull.
I'm just in shock. Malcolm's actually in shock at what's happening.
Here's the thing: wilder storylines have happened in wrestling, so this is actually still pretty tame. Okay, so Alexi's son, let's see your pool first. 2. Okay, Mary Sue, let's go ahead and give you a pull anyway. Maybe we can make something out of this. A 4. Okay, so this is kind of a mess. So, Alexi's son pulls out the gun, but Alexi's son is on crutches. And so, pulling the gun up, you're kind of stumbling on your crutches. You've only been using them for, like, maybe a couple of days. And you pop off a shot. Mary Sue, you dodge out of the way, but in doing so, you also just trip on a bunch of, like, cables that are out, and you kind of fall into a trash can. And so the audience doesn't see you fall into the trash cans, but there is a tremendous loud crashing, Looney Tunes style, a big thud going on.
There's just my face like in the promo since Alexis is supposed to be the voiceover, so I'm just like, and I like see that happen, and I'm just like fighting composure pretty much.
Yeah, and you're fighting composure. You know what? Do you want to do a poll for how well you fight this composure? 3. Okay, so you're kind of...
I have no helium, so I'm just like, oh!
Whoa! Like, yeah, you let out a squeal, but it's not your high-pitched one the audience is used to. You go like, fuck!
I would like to, whenever, I fall into the trash can, and then I get back up, I'm picking like banana peels and stuff off of
Oh
me.
yeah, no,
And
you absolutely.
And I
Looney
turned
Tunes
to
shit.
Alexi and I say, "Did you really think that even as a Russian you were gonna shoot a Southerner in America?"
Oh shit! So the audience, they hear this from behind the camera. The camera pans over to Mary Sue. Mary Sue, I want you to pull 2 cards with advantage. An ace? Okay. You're not in the ring, but you can feel the vibration of the stadium, and you can hear through the thick walls the audience losing their fucking mind that they just learned that you were shot at and you're still standing. Like, maybe you didn't, like, there might be like some zhuzh, right? But
Just
the
up.
Southern people, they love that shit. A little bit of zhuzh, no more banana though, and they're just going crazy. And so now what's going to end up happening is security is going to come in, right, to make everything look good. They come in, the camera pans. They're going to do a tackle on Alexi because he had a gun, and that looks good for the cameras if you make it seem like real world logic applies.
Yep.
And we'll do a check here, Alexi. Let's do a I'm going to give you disadvantage because you were on crutches. And the security guard is going to attempt to take you down with a 10.
Disadvantage, it's a 10 of diamonds, which is actually the bottommost suit in a draw.
Okay, so they do manage to like take you down, but it's not like they speared you and tackled you into the ground. It's all very regular. Like they kind of just pull you off camera. And the camera,
as they do, I'm literally the closest one. It was a blank, you morons.
and the guard's like, dude, I know, but like you fired a gun. The audience is gonna expect us to have security guards, okay?
Yeah, good. Get me the fuck out of here. I can barely stand.
Fuck.
I'm about to pass out.
Okay, shit. All right, so they're doing that, and the camera, it is live. It is just stuck on Malcolm. It is just viewing Malcolm.
Did I hear that exchange actually in the kerfuffle in the struggle to like get him?
Do a pull for it.
Okay. Okay.
Queen. Yep, you heard it.
So I do hear that, and I'm just like, oh, and I realize the camera's not met back. Well, the camera has come back on to me, and I'd heard that, so I just
Your composure.
Ready to avenge my friend and take you down to my level, Mary Sue. I'm gonna make you eat dirt. And you, and I don't care whoever you brought, if he's from New York, Pennsylvania, or Boston, they're all shitholes. And I'm gonna burn you and him alive in that ring tonight.
And here's the thing: the residual success of how well Mary Sue's promo was accepted. All of
her accidental promo.
Oh yeah, it was great. Acted on her feet. All of the cheers just turned into the same vibrations and the same rumble, but now they are boos towards Malcolm. And now the audience, they're jazzed. And then
I can hear that roar dinning in the mic and pick it up, and I'm just like, your boos mean nothing to me.
Somehow
I've seen what you cheered for. You're all garbage.
All right, and then Gus is like, okay. Fuck yeah, gang! Holy shit! I got so scared with the goddamn banana, Mary Sue. I gotta tell you, I was scared with the fucking banana. You pulled that shit out. Good lord. That was incredible.
I have a long answer. That was a blank? What the fuck? Why didn't no one tell me?
Listen, here's the deal. Like, y'all know when you walk in here, we got the big doors, right? Like, we check all this stuff in, you know? Look, and here's the thing. The shock, because you can be the most, like, regular person in the world. The human reaction, right? That sold the shot. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying.
Like, peek around the corner to see if the cameras are off yet.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, Alexi.
Okay, good. So, to be clear, sorry about that, friend. I was gonna tell you, but,
I understand, but I'm still upset.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? My wife's divorcing me over that.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. Oh,
Only-
man. I'm sorry, Alexi.
Yeah, no, this is my last performance. I'm yeah, she's taking the kids, and I might see you in a few months.
Wait,
gonna
hold on.
go-
Wait, how are you going to pay for child support if you stop
Wait.
working?
Not
Wait.
on my legs.
Okay, you know what?
Wait,
Fair.
is she divorcing you over the butt stuff or
Yes.
over?
Believe it or
Wait.
not, this was part of our marriage vows. I'm not going into it.
Speaking
I'm
of
so
vows,
sorry. Wait, why?
speaking of vows, getting shot at was never in my contract. I would just like to say.
Okay, well, first off, hey, let me. Okay, this is gonna sound scummy, but the shot was one, it was a blank, and also it was kind of nowhere near you. Your reaction was wild. You like saw him go all the way to the left. You're on the right, and you fucking dove in the
Yeah.
trash can.
Did it look like my aim is straight? I can barely stand up.
So, like, but we can talk about it after the match because people are pumped for this. Okay, listen, Alexi, here's what I'm going to propose. Security has dragged you off. At some point in the match tonight between Malcolm and Mary Sue and their partners, I'm going to need you to interfere. I want you coming out. Maybe we hide you out in the audience. I want you to come over the barricade. You can come down the ramp with your crutches. Barricade's a little closer, so you have to walk a little less. And I want you to come in there and I want you to try to pull some shit, okay?
Hey.
I want you to like hit someone with a crutch or something, okay?
Something. We still got that fake floor installed in the center of the ring?
Yeah, we were going to save that for like Kahuna Macho, but you know, we can use it if we need to. I'm going to bump this up on the card anyway.
I'm not gonna be able to get out there. I'm not going to be able to get over it. I pop out the middle. I grab someone, big monster thing.
You want to pop up through the middle?
Yeah. I want a straight up monster. They took me out of here. I'm gone. Ah, Alexi is back, Doodoo, and the whole shit.
Yeah, okay, big, imposing. They think that you're out. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is you're going to be in there for a little while because we don't want it to happen too far into the match. Yeah. But what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to cut to commercial here soon, get you in place, and we're going to get the match ready. Malcolm, if you could just find somebody, like I said to Mary Sue, any name that you come up with is a person who works here.
Hold on. This makes sense to me, I think.
I'm like motioning for the security guards to come grab me again so I can stay upright.
Hey, Sally, are you available? Oh, you saw the Yeah, I was scared shitless. No, it was a blank. She's okay, unfortunately. Bad news, though. Yeah, well, wait, how do you know? Oh, okay, you're friends with her. Okay, yeah, no, I'm still getting over that. Yeah, Alexi's the divorce. Yeah, it's rough. I don't know why their vows only went like elbow deep. It doesn't make sense to me either.
You don't need to tell him.
Sally knows. She's friends with your wife.
No,
so
I know she knows, and I'm telling her she doesn't need to tell you.
I am saying it out. Yes, I. Okay, my bad for saying it in front of everyone. My bad. But you could come. Yeah, I clearly need a filler. Yeah, no, he has no legs basically. So awesome. Cool,
as you're on the phone,
Sally the Slovak will be here.
Oh, beautiful. The Northern Knocker comes up. Hey everyone, what's going on? Hey, that was a hell of a promo. That was incredible. I'm about to cut my promo here in a second. If y'all don't mind, hold on. I gotta get into character. You fucking bitch! I'll rip your goddamn head off. All right, how was that? Was that good?
Oh,
Great.
Yeah, good as ever, buddy. You got this. Oh shit. Anyone got a couch? I need to lie down.
Actually,
let's go over here, Alexi.
Sorry, Alexi. We're currently in commercial break, and this is live. You need to get under the ring. There's no couch down there, but we need you under the ring. We'll probably
just crutching my way in the general direction.
Yeah, and the actually, you know what? Gus has actually got some like rigging crew and stuff. People who like are normally just carrying shit out to the ring that the audience typically ignores. And they actually have like a little stretcher that they were just kind of wrapping something to make it look just like any old kind of tech. If you want to do like a child ghost walking to the ring in your gut shoes with a blanket over you, you can, but they are giving you that option.
Yeah, no. I was gonna take all the underground tunnels into the underneath the ring.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go through the underground bunker. Oh, you know what? That does exist.
Yeah.
You got it. you take the underground bunker and you get up under the ring. So Northern Knocker is there, and he's just like, all right. So I'm really excited for this match. Like, I think last week was really good. I kind of want things to maybe not get as grotesque as that. I just don't want anybody up my asshole. At least not right now. Not on the clock.
No promises.
See, that's Malcolm. I like you. You're so good. Have I told you I was a huge fan of your dad? You said it's consecutive, so I don't know if it was your dad or your grandpa.
Non-consecutive. You're
non-consecutive. Yeah, sorry,
my grandfather was an accountant. We don't talk about it.
Oh wow! Oh no kidding. Okay, my aunt was an accountant. Yeah. She was the best. Oh my goodness, she could crunch numbers like nobody's business. It was wild watching her work. Like it felt like how when you watch like a stenographer, it felt like that. Like I could not.
I whisper over to Alexi. Alexi sounds like I'm remembering very distinctly. This guy never shuts up.
I've got an earphone in and just kind of bopping my head, ignoring basically everyone at this point. Once I had love, and it was divine.
Okay, well, I think our matches are coming up soon. Who'd you get? You got Sally?
Yeah, Sally the Slovak.
All right, real quick, before we all go out there, who do we want to have start in the ring? Because, one person sits on the outside. We start with two in the ring. How do we want to do that? Do you want to start with the two fellas, the two ladies, or like intergender? What are we thinking?
Well, I think it should be the two fellas, and then the ladies come in and close the game.
Oh, hey, you know what? Okay. Progressive. I like that. I love that shit. I'm all for it. They just kind of tell me what to do, and I go for it. But I got to do my promo real quick, talking about how excited I am to work with you. Talk about how I'm going to rip off their tiny little fucking heads. How I'm going to spill their guts on the goddamn ring. How I'm going to goddamn dance in it. You know how my promos go. I'll fucking kill you. That kind of thing. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in there in a little bit. Yeah, cool. So he goes off to cut his promo, and Gus is trying to beckon all of y'all to the backstage area. And I do want to ask, because you talked to her first, Malcolm. How did you picture Sally? How did you picture Sally talking? What was the vision you had in your head? I want to make sure I get it right.
So Sally is much like our Russian friend, a hulking woman of a Eastern European kind of Russian lineage woman. I have to pull this. I have to try to pull this off in a way. I am from Eastern Europe, and I am here to help my friend's friend, little Malcolm here, kick some American bitch ass. We're working really hard on this accent, Eric.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Just imagining she's from like Minnesota or something.
So bad.
Like half Boston, half Minnesotan.
I'm from Russia, don't you know?
Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. So the tech booth, they're currently reaching out. Mary Sue, Northern Knocker, do y'all want to have a tag team name? Do y'all want like a combined name? Maybe like the Southern Northerner, or like the whatever, the Smasher Knocker, or like maybe you're like the Patriots, like a cool tag team name to put up on the screen for the people watching at home. Like, you want anything like that?
I'm thinking the Northern Confederate.
Interesting choice. Okay, Northern Confederate. Yeah. Okay. All right, Northern Confederate. All right, Mary Sue. Look, the audience loves you. I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to argue with you here. I have done worse things. I don't know if you've watched wrestling like in the early 90s. We could just say the words. You know the words we're not supposed to do anymore. We could just do it. I do miss blackface Bobby. you was a champ.
Too soon.
Gone but not forgotten.
I do miss him. He was a very good partner.
Sweet as a kettle, if that's a phrase. I don't know what that is. All right, and same to you, Sally Slovak.
Wait,
and
did you just call the kettle black?
Oh fuck! Yeah, damn it! I didn't mean to. Look,
That's a really inappropriate metaphor in this day and age.
Nobody talk about this in the documentary that comes out like 7 years later, okay? That's all I ask. Right, I've seen how that shakes out. What about y'all? Do y'all want a tag team name? Sally and Malcolm. Salcom. Mally. What are you feeling? Mighty Slovaks. Something like that. What's
Russia's Revenge.
Ches Revenge.
Russia's
Ooh.
Revenge.
I feel my heart beat to the beat of the drum. What a shame that you came here with someone. Now you're here in my arms. Let's get it, gang. All right, everybody put your hands in, okay? Put your hands in. Let's all do it. Let's all do the good job thing. On the count of 3. Oh, hold on. And one on the headset. Hey, Alexi, are you there?
Yeah, I made it. I'm in position.
All right, in position.
Working on accent.
All right, they're going to play the themes in like 10 seconds. All right, let's kick assholes with our fists like we did last week.
Please
All
don't.
right, and then and now the music for the Northern Confederate starts playing. The audience still stoked, but the thing is the audience doesn't see the name change. So maybe the people in the crowd, they're like, yeah, this is good. People at home might be a little like, oh. But you know what? That doesn't matter. You're selling merch anyway. So y'all get to the ring, do your little parade around. And then, of course, Malcolm, you and Sally, y'all are coming out to the ring. And the two starting in the ring are Malcolm and the Northern Knocker, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the referee, of course, comes up to all 4 of you, and he's just like, all right, gang, listen, this is a tag team match. You know the thing. Every now and then, you can come into the ring and, like, help your partner out, but you can't do it for too long. If you do it for too long, I have to take you back out, and if you're in there for too long, it's a disqualification, right? Because the little internet nerds, like, have a fucking stopwatch for this shit, okay? And they're going to call us fake, which, yeah, duh. So just, once again, this is going to be no DQ, but if y'all want to spice things up, I'll probably let a few go, right? Because, like, that was, like, the main thing people like last time. They love the chair. They love the fisting. It was good shit, okay? So just, Malcolm, you good? You about ready?
Yeah.
All right, Northern Knocker, how are you feeling? Oh, yeah, man, I got to tell you, I'm just pumped to be here. Look, every day is a blessing. I love being in this ring. I'm so excited to perform with y'all. I'm so excited to be with each of you. Malcolm, it's an honor. I'm so excited for this. In fact, tell you what, I think it'd be really cool because I'm a lot bigger than you if you went ahead and you just got the first hit in, okay? Right, go ahead, get a surprise hit in. The audience is going to love that shit. All right.
I kick him in the nuts.
I had a feeling that's what it was. So once again, the ref has not dinged the bell yet, so go for the nut shot. What's the damage? A 9.
Niner.
Pretty good nut shot. And he goes down, and you can tell he's just like a little bit like, oh, Malcolm, hell of a nut shot. And the ref is, all right.
While he's bent over, I want to drop kick him in the face.
All right, drop kick in the face. I'm going to have you pull with advantage, and he's going to pull with disadvantage here because he is, once again, coming up from a nut shot. Bam!
Oh.
An ace. So he got an ace, and
10
that's
at the high.
And you got a 10 as the high. So your drop kick, you hit him, but he's a big dude. So it just kind of like, and you just kind of like land, and then he just like looks in, and he's just like, You're going to have to get me fully down, bud. You're going to have to get me fully down. And he stands back up, raring to go. And now you're both drawing for trying to make an action, trying to do an attack. So let's get it going. And keep in mind, at any point, you can try to go for a tag to let your partner get into the ring and do some fighting. Okay? Let's see. Bladow. Oh,
King's-
better queen.
Queen Spade wins.
Queen Spade beats Queen
Spade
Diamond.
wins.
All right, so Malcolm, what's your play here? He's just stood back up.
So I go to actually because drop kicking is kind of like my signature move at this point. I go to drop kick pretty much like around his shin ankle to just like really dislodge him.
Oh,
and to put
nice.
him, and to bring him low pretty much. Like I go to just pretty much like swipe that.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna keep your queen, or I'm gonna give you the option. Do you want to pull for another card or just use the queen that you use to get advantage?
You use the queen to get that, just to get that advantage on him.
All right, so
that
let's see.
I need his face lower.
A 7. Yep, you got him. You conked him in the shins. He conks back over, and he goes, you got my leg.
And then I go to slap him pretty much.
All right.
That wrestling hit.
Yeah. Go for the smack. Let's go for the smack. Queen.
Queen heart.
Queen. And you know what? Just because getting discombobulated, I will pull with disadvantage. We have ourselves the Joker and also a king. So shit. The slap, once again, he just kind of catches it. And he's just like, you're gonna have to do a little bit better than that, bud. And so he's got your hand in his hand, and what he is attempting to do now is he's going to reach and try to tag in Mary Sue while he is holding you in place. That is what he's gonna go for. But y'all are once again going against each other on this. Let's see what we got. The Northern Knocker got a 3. You got an 8 of spades. Okay, so you how would you like to proceed here?
I'm gonna pretty much just like hit to like break his grip on me, so I can at least be freed from that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, on account that he successfully tag her in?
I would say if your focus was on breaking the grip, he will get the tag, but I am still going to let you get a hit on him. Like it's happening simultaneously, like he's hitting the hand as you're about to do whatever you're doing.
I do the break and then I backhand him.
All right, let's how good of a backhand are we getting? An 8. That's a decent backhand. He hits the tag and kind of like spins around and is leaning against the ropes. And he's like, oh, he's got hands. Those are good hands, Mary Sue. Good luck when you get in there. All right, Mary Sue, you have been tagged. You can hop on in the ring.
All right, I'm hopping in.
You're hopping in? All right. Since the person that you were fighting is now out of the ring, y'all are both essentially on even footing. So let's just do a good old-fashioned face-off. Let's see how it goes.
Ooh, 4. Oh, no.
King, pretty big. Let's describe what you would like to do, and we'll see how the damage output of this may end up being. What do you got?
Given that it's gonna become kind of my signature move, I'm gonna hit Malcolm with the cow catcher as my initial.
Oh, you're going to go for the cow catcher.
Mm-hmm. This time, and try to get him on his back immediately.
I will say that since you pulled a king and Malcolm's thing was really low, I'm going to offer you the same thing. Do you want to use the same king or try to pull a different thing while Malcolm is pulling for how much damage he might take from here?
I'm going to go stick with the king.
Stick with the king. Okay, Malcolm. Let's do a pull.
9.
A 9. Okay, so you do get got by the cow catcher. It's not as devastating as it could be, but you do get tossed, you get rustled. But not to the point where like there's gonna be like a free shot on you or anything. You're kind of like up, like a little bit, like maybe a little kneeled, but you're not like flat on your back or flat on your stomach. You just kind of had good momentum as you rolled. Mm-hmm. So I'd say you're back on even footing. Let's do another check for acting. Let's get on somebody.
8.
8 to 5. Mary Sue, once again. Mary Sue, what's your thing after your cow catcher? What are you trying to do?
Given that he is back up. I'm gonna try and hit him again with the. I'm gonna go back on the ropes, try and slingshot myself into him with my clothesline leg.
Oh, you're gonna go for the clothesline leg again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Since 8 didn't beat it by that much, I'm gonna have a pull from each of you. See how devastating this leg is.
7.
A 7, a 2. Fuck. It's like you didn't even put that much force into it, like as you were doing it, because like you got to build up the energy in the fight. You know, you get hyped up when the audience reacts. So you were kind of just going for like. Maybe you weren't even thinking like that this was going to connect. Oh, it's probably going to be a duck bounce on the ropes or whatever. But Malcolm was just not ready for it. Maybe even missteps into the knee.
My great
Takes
weakness, southern thighs.
Hey, you know what? Amen to that, brother. You take a pretty sizable conk, and that is going to put you prone, which means that the next thing Mary Sue will do, I'm going to give you disadvantage on trying to defend from. But Mary Sue, you just knocked Malcolm on his ass. What are you trying to get into?
I'm gonna hurry up. Is he laying? He's like laying out.
Yeah,
or is he just
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's laying on his back.
I'm gonna attempt to try and pin him.
Okay. Well, Malcolm's taken a little bit of damage, but not too much. So we're just gonna go off of the top. Both of you pull a card. Oh yeah. Before the first hand even gets down, Malcolm somehow like pushes you, and you get actual air as you like land on the ground, like on your hands and knees, and you're like, "What the fuck?" He's Mighty Malcolm. Right, you forgot. He's a strong dude. He's a strong dude. So now, even footing. Remember, if you want, you can go for attack. But otherwise, you're just pulling to act.
I'm gonna go tag in Sally.
All right, you want to go for a tag?
Yeah.
So let's do a pull. Let's do a pull on it.
Is
Mary Sue, you do a pull as well
to contest.
Me?
Yeah, to contest the tag. Yeah, you see Malcolm going for the ropes. 5 and 4. I'll tell you what, maybe you go after him, you get like a little hit in, but like he makes the tag easy. He makes the tag easy. It wasn't even a problem. So now there is a fresh new Sally in the ring. She's kind of like bulked up. You know, these Czech women, they're strong. So she's kind of I imagine that she's got more of like a bodybuilder type. Like she's trying to be like more powerhouse style.
Both bodybuilder, like Slovak, Russian style woman, yeah.
All right, so she comes in, she's fresh. She's kind of doing that anime hop thing that Goku likes to do. And you can tell like she's about to get in. So let's do a pull, Mary Sue. Let's get it. Let's see who's getting to get the act on here. A 3 versus a... Oh, you're pulling for Mary Sue? You know what?
Yeah.
That makes more sense. I was pulling for the NPC characters, but that is fine.
Yeah. I'll double up.
An ace. Okay, so Mary,
Ace
that's and that is 2 a 3. So whatever the capacity of the damage output here is going to be is probably going to happen. You're probably not going to get
straight
a chance.
up. This is a straight up like right hook right to
like,
Mary Sue's jawline. She's going right into the boxing lines here.
Right into the boxing. I'm going to say that hits with such a force that Mary Sue, you actually go and you kind of bounce off the ropes and you kind of come back towards Mary Sue, who just socked you one in the nose. So if Sally wants to make an attack, Mary Sue, you will be defending that attack with disadvantage because you got a nice clean clock and you're just bouncing in more momentum into the fists of Sally. So what is Sally going for?
A boxing uppercut on the return.
Just a fucking uppercut on the return. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And king.
And that is a king to a 6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That just whacks you right in the jaw. You get smacked again in the jaw, and this time when you go back and get the ropes, you do like get your arms caught a little bit, so you're not bouncing just right back into it because you learned the first time. But you took a hell of a smack just then, kind of an ass kicking of a sort. But after that clean combo that you just took, I would say that you've got enough composure for y'all to both try to get another action in there. So a pull from Mary Sue and a pull from Sally. Let's see if Mary Sue can get back in. A 3.
No.
Fuck. Sally's
gonna go to try to grab Mary Sue and throw her across the ring far away to the opposite corner towards where Malcolm is, and thereby away from her teammate's corner. Yeah.
All right. And what did you pull on that?
10.
That was
Right.
was your pull? Okay.
That
So
was
we're
10,
gonna
right?
Yeah. I think so. So what we're gonna do here is I'm going to let you use the 10 if you want to, or you can go for another pull. We're gonna see the effectiveness of this grapple right here, okay?
3.
All right, 3. Mary Sue, what's your contesting of the grapple? Do we have a 2? 5. Okay. You know what? The arms get around you, but you do kind of slip out. You kind of do a little bob and weaving, and you do not get tossed into the opposing corner. So you are still near your partner. If that is a thing that you would like to attempt,
I would like to attempt to
you would like
tag
to
him
attempt
in.
the tag.
Yeah.
All right, and this will of course be contested. Let's see. Let's go for the draws. We got a 2 and a clean tag. In fact, like you trying to stop the tag, you actually like miss your footing a little bit, like as you're trying to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So you actually stumble towards their turnbuckle when the tag is made. So now Northern Knocker is just coming in as you're tripping towards him, and Northern Knocker's retaliation. I have been drawing for Northern Knocker, but I actually do want Mary Sue. I want you to pull for Northern Knocker now.
Okay.
Now that we've established, because that is your teammate.
Got you.
All right, what do you got? Northern Knocker, a 9, perfectly reasonable. I think that what he goes for here is just a solid clothesline as she's stumbling in, just thwack, knocks her to the mat for a little bit. And
it's at this point. It's at this point Malcolm's gonna like run across and just like smack, like full palm, just smack the back of like the lower back of Northern Knocker to like really distract him and just give him like a that.
Oh, so
that
you're like on the
red-
outside apron and you're trying to run over there.
He's just like kind of jumped in, just run across.
And you want to run into the ring and do it? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me. We're gonna do 2 checks here. We're going to do how effectively you get into the ring, and then we're going to also see how effective this smack's going to be.
Okay, first one.
Jack,
Jack.
You get in, you got some good speed too.
Next.
You get in, the referee didn't
7.
7? Yeah, you know what? I'll let that smack. I'll let that do some smackage. We're going to go ahead and have that do a little bit of smackage. So he's not that distracted, but you did get a little bit of damage on him, and he's just like, oh man, what the fuck, get out of here. And the ref comes to you and he's like, all right, now I got to do the thing where I got to pull you out of the ring. Okay, you got to get back to your corner, because you know how it is.
I was already like diving out of the side. Like,
excellent. The ref gives you a little like, yeah, nice. Alexi, you hear over the headset, it's Gus. Hey, Alexi, listen, did we put a monitor down there? Like, are you watching the match?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, excellent. Look, okay, so we have Sally and we have the Northern Knocker. They're both kind of in the middle of the ring. I just need you to reach up there and go ahead and do your thing. Go ahead and grab the Northern Knocker and let's just like get this shit rolling, okay?
All right, right now? Go for it.
Yeah. We just had the distraction from Malcolm, so let's go for it. Let's go for it and let's see a pool.
And I'll pop in my last orange slice and just...
All right, so you erupt from the ring. Let's get All right, what's the first thing you want to do when you get out?
So they are both right there.
Yeah, they're both like right there. The idea was that you come up and you like grab the legs of one of them.
Yeah, I will grab his legs and attempt to literally just drag him down into the ring like a horror movie monster.
All right, well, let us see your pull on that, Alexi.
Right.
5.
A 5. As you explode from the ring, your shirt kind of gets caught a little bit, so it's like, ah! So like it didn't quite have the impact that you wanted, but the crowd's still like, oh shit. And like you do stumble a little bit to grab his leg, and you don't pull him all the way under the ring, but you do pull one of his legs, and he goes into a prone position. So he still is primed to get smacked by Sally in whatever thing that she wants. Because that was your thing.
He's gonna go straight for just kicking him in the face.
Just kicking in the face.
Just like a soccer ball wind up, just
a soccer ball wind up.
Yeah,
all right, let's see how successful Sally is with this.
Joker.
Fuck. Sally connects with the chin, and the Northern Knocker, who is in a prone position, goes up into the air and kind of stops about halfway through his backflip and just lands flat on his head, and then his body crumples into the hole in the middle of the ring.
Oh, shit.
And his body just crumples through, and the referee, like, scrambles over there to be like, check on him and be like, oh, hey, man, what's going on? What's going on? And you notice that as the referee is doing this, and he's like throwing things out of the way from under the ring to try to get to Northern Knocker. He's also kind of throwing stuff into the ring. There's some chairs that were under the ring. Maybe there's like some extra lights or some cords, but he's tossing a bunch of stuff into the ring, and he's really, really focused on making sure that this person is okay. AKA hardcore style.
This is happening while Malcolm has identified that there's this distraction happening. So he has grabbed like one of the bats, let's say, that's come out from the supply underneath the thing, and he's run around the outside of the ring and is basically trying to quickly, but in a way, just quickly act so fast that it might as well be sneaky, and take a bat to Mary Sue's legs because she's hanging out on like her ropes, right?
Yeah, she's hanging out on the ropes. Tell you what, we're gonna do 2 checks here. The first check is gonna be Mary Sue, essentially a perception check. Let's see if you notice Malcolm. 7.
Is it contested or?
Yeah, we'll make it contested.
2.
2.
All right.
Yeah, you tried to sneak, but as you're grabbing the bat, it's just clanking around on stuff, and you're like, oh no. Like
It is as big as I am.
The voice, you're like, oh shit. And you're like, so Mary Sue's like, okay, but you still run up and you try to get the hit in. Because you got a 2 on that, I'm gonna make you pull for the attack with disadvantage, and Mary Sue, I'm gonna have you contest this as well.
Advantage.
A 10,
a 7, a 7, and an A7 on the under.
All right, 7 and A, 7 and under. So you go for the swing, but Mary Sue is on the ropes. You kind of miss the feet, and you kind of just hit the ring itself or the turnbuckle, and you kind of had that little bit of like a Looney Tunes like whoa. So I am going to allow Mary Sue to do an attack while you are currently
shocked hands.
Yeah, in response, I would like to.
I love in response.
Can't tell what I play. But I would like to grab one of the cords that the ref has thrown out.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna lasso him and then hog tie him.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do for you here? Because that's so stupidly in character. I'm going to let this be contested with advantage for you. I'm going to let you pull with advantage against Malcolm.
What's that? A queen and a 10?
A queen and a 10.
A 4.
And a 4. Absolutely. You got him. You hog-tied him. And you got him real good. I am going to give this opportunity to, but you finished it. You got him, and you're back ready. Sally did try, wanted to get at you, before you finished, but you've been doing this for years. The audience is losing their goddamn mind. And then Sally looks over at Alexi, and Sally in the Czech voice says, Oh fuck. Something to the effect, you can do the voice better than me, Malcolm. Something to the effect of, Alexi, let's both get her while the ref is distracted.
Alexi, let's get her now.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So I was going to wait until Malcolm was available so we could pull off our tag team move.
He is hogtied. He is hogtied as shit.
Going to try and do it with her.
Okay, all
Where
right.
I can't stand up, so I am basically going to anchor myself with the one arm and attempt to have her run over, step on my hand, and launch her into a body slam at the enemy.
Gotcha.
It works a lot
Okay.
better with a dwarf.
What's it called?
Yeah.
What's the move
Wait,
called?
what's the move called? What do you normally call this?
It is the Iron Curtain.
Beautiful. The Iron Curtain, because they're going out
Are you-
horizontal
are-
and you get them.
Sending
sh-
upon the enemy.
Do you think you're strong enough to Iron Curtain me?
It's all I've got.
Okay.
Before
And-
change mine, do go.
All right. So before we roll for the effectiveness,
This is gonna be a very weird episode of Dirty Dancing.
The audience goes crazy for that joke. So what we're gonna do first is, before we see Sally's effectiveness, and if Sally gets to roll with advantage or disadvantage, we're gonna first have the person launching pull with disadvantage because you are still incredibly injured. So Alexi, if you could please pull 2 cards, and let's see the effectiveness of your launch here.
8.
An 8? Okay, one more, because it's disadvantage, because he is injured trying to do this.
Queen, so 8 on the
Okay,
low.
Queen, still pretty good. So you managed to get her up there. Not enough to give her advantage in the attack, but you actually managed to launch her. And let's see, Sally, what is your effectiveness in this splash?
8.
An 8. Pretty good, but you are standing, Mary Sue. So let's get a pull. Let's get a pull against this 8. What do we got? Is that a 9?
9. A 9 of clubs.
A 9! You just kind of like, it's not elegant, right? It's not beautiful, but you do manage to like kind of like move just enough. Sally just plops down, but not really enough for Sally to have like taken any damage. The referee
This
is
has
starting
happened, but
to...
here's a point of clarity. Did I get hogtied outside the ring, or did she hogtie me inside the ring?
I will let Mary Sue decide that.
Inside, because you had hit the turnbuckle and you're there with your bat.
you just
Well,
yoinked
he
me.
had gotten outside the ring.
I was outside the ring, ran around the entire ring to come in, try to bat you,
Yeah, he
like
was
take
trying
your
to hit
ankles
you on
out.
the ankles from behind outside the ring.
Did you grab the
Oh.
cable, yoink me into the ring with you to hogtie me, or did you hogtie me outside the ring?
No, I had hopped in the ring, pulled you into the ring and then hogtied.
Oh yeah, because
so
you
you're
got
just, like,
lassoed. So
over-
you
right.
got pulled
Right.
up and then tied in.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
so I'm gonna allow Mary Sue, because Alexi just exerted a lot of energy. Sally just hit. I'm gonna allow Mary Sue in action here. What do we got?
So Mary Sue just like basically belly flopped like right next
Well,
to
Sally, Sally belly
or Sally.
flopped is sort of
Sally
right
just
next to
belly
Mary Sue.
flopped right next to Malcolm.
Yeah.
and just looks over at Malcolm. Why is she so lucky?
We'll see how lucky she is. Mary Sue,
And
what would you like to do right now?
is Sally like that? Didn't like really mess her up, right? She's like still
She's not that messed up, but she is like
no.
a little. She's like is getting up from being on.
Sally
the
has
because she
been
missed
beat
the
up.
Splash.
Sally has taken more beat up by cows than you will ever give.
I figured so. So I am still I'm gonna try to put Sally into a cradle, right? Grab her head and her.
You're gonna go for a submission maneuver.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Let's pull for that. Pull for the cradle. A 7.
7? A 10.
Versus a 10. You couldn't quite get the grip. She just kind of like gets off of you, but you're standing up. But now the referee is starting to get up and he's looking around. And he is, first thing he notices is that Malcolm is hogtied, but the referee was not paying attention. He does not know who did it and can't quantifiably disqualify anybody. So he's just like, what the shit? And then he turns and sees Alexi, and he's like, oh, hey, you gotta go. You gotta get out of here. You're gonna get in trouble. So the referee is still distracted in this little bit while he's trying to get Alexi out. But aside from that, Malcolm's hogtied, so it's Mary Sue and Sally pulling for cards. And Alexi, if you have a thing you want to try to do, you can also pull in this little instance.
At this point, the only thing I can think of, because he can't stand up, he just used as much upper body strength as he had left.
Yeah, to one-handed launch somebody, yeah.
He is going to just Terminator crawl towards Malcolm to try and get him out of his block die.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to let you do a pull for that real quick because this doesn't get in the way of Sally or Mary Sue. So I'm going to let them take their actions separate. Go ahead and do a pull for it. I'm not going to give you disadvantage because you're using your arms. You're a wrestler. You're a muscly dude. You can probably get over there.
Let's see.
So let's 4. You know what? As you're trying to pull yourself out, the cast of your broken leg is getting caught up on some kind of piece of metal beneath the ring. And so not only is it kind of keeping you from making as much progress, it also just kind of hurts like a bitch. You do break free from it eventually, but you are not at Malcolm yet. And the referee is still saying, hey, you gotta fucking go. Right? I can't warn you that many more times.
I'd like to go over and stomp him back into the hole.
Okay, so you want to attempt to do an attack on Alexi. Sally, what would you like to attempt to do? Because we're going to do a contested here.
Sally, seeing that Mary Sue has allowed herself to be distracted, is going to attempt to tackle her into the hole.
All right, tackle into the hole. Okay, let's see how this goes. I would say that even though there's a little bit of distraction, Mary Sue's not like hurt or bonked or nothing, so there's still some periphery there, so I'm not going to give like a disadvantage on this one. So we're just going to do regular contested for an Alexi stomp and a Sally tackle.
Okay.
Joker to a 3.
You fucking walk over there, and you the way that I like to picture it is that he's like kind of leaning up a little bit, trying to crawl. You put your foot under his chin and you pull him like back, bend, like making his spine go almost like scorpion kick style back underneath the ring. And this is happening. And he's just fucking pretzeled in the center of the ring, and the referee sees you do this, but the thing is, the referee's just like, hey, listen, he wasn't supposed to be in here anyway. I can't get you in trouble for that. And the referee calls down, of course, Alexi's favorite people, the medics, who are coming out with their stretchers trying to get him out. So still the referee is distracted, but you have absolutely obliterated Alexi.
Just was attempting to do, I'm pretty sure I just like curl backwards into the hole.
Yeah, you curl back. Yeah, so you fucking bent
now there's 2 dead bodies in the hole.
Yeah, there's 2 pretty devastated motherfuckers. Like Sally and Mary Sue are demonic in the ring right now. They're goddamn murderers. Yeah, okay. So Mary Sue.
Wait. What happened with Sally trying to tackle Mary Sue into the hole?
You got a 3 on that, right?
Yeah, I got a 3 on that. So I failed that outright, but but the Joker was entirely affecting only Alexi.
Yeah. So yeah, you did fail that. I'm not gonna say anything too devastating. You went for a tackle, you missed the tackle, right? She just like kind of just walked by and you went, miscalculated, and she just kind of fucking splat. But you had a lot of force into it, so this isn't like one that you can bounce back as easily from. There's like an actual like ka-thunk, and you're like, oh damn. So and Mary Sue, I'm gonna let Mary Sue have an action here. Because tell you what, with disadvantage, let's see if Malcolm can wriggle his way out of this hog tie. Let's do a disadvantage pool.
7?
A 7
And a 6.
and a 6. You're getting it loose. You're getting it loose. You're not
Mm-hmm.
out yet. You were really hoping that Alexi was going to make it, but he died. And so yeah, Mary Sue, take an action here. It's just you and Sally in the ring, most importantly.
And Sally has stumbled, correct? So
yeah, Sally went for a tackle, so I picture her like on her stomach, because normally when you go for a tackle, you lunge forward. So she kerplatskied tummy wise.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this over with, because she has, hurt my friend, the Northern Knocker. So I am gonna go for the cradle again to try and pin
Going for
her.
another cradle.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna go for a pin with the cradle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So there's gonna be a few checks here.
Mm-hmm.
The first check that I want to do is the effectiveness of which you get Sally into the cradle.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be contested. Ace of Hearts, pretty
Ace
good.
of Hearts.
Ace of Spades,
Spades
also
beats
pretty
it.
good. It's close. Went for the cradle, just slipped out. You and Sally are like, the audience is living for this. Everyone is just like, oh, thank God the dudes in this match are effectively dead.
Clear MVP.
Right? Like, this is like some of the greatest wrestling I've ever seen. So once again, you know what? Let's do another wriggle. Let's do another Malcolm wriggle. With disadvantage again.
Ooh, 6 and a 7 again.
7? Okay, so loose. On the next one, even with a bad one, you'll be free. You're almost there, but we're gonna do another Sally and Mary Sue pull. But I would note at this point, the second check we were gonna do is that even if you had the pin, I was gonna check for how distracted the referee was, because there are medics there. But at this point, the medics are carting off both Northern Knocker and Alexi. The referee is now back. And he's keeping a close eye, just so y'all know, in terms of doing any kind of sneaky shenanigans.
All right.
So now let's
pull for an action for Mary.
Yeah, let's do a pull.
Sally.
Mary Sue, 2, not great. Jack, pretty good. So this is one that it's gonna land probably pretty effectively. So what are you going for? Y'all are at this point, y'all are both just standing in the ring, eye to eye.
So Sally's gonna run to just throw a haymaker.
Just run, throw a haymaker. Okay, you got a Jack on that. That was a 2. You know what? This might be fun. Give me to check for damage here. Mary Sue, give me disadvantage of 3. Pull 3 cards and pick the lowest.
Oh boy.
Lowest is a 4.
Lowest is a 4. Okay, yeah, you fucking take it. You fucking got, man, I love that Sally's a brawler. Like, she's done no pickup moves. She has done like 3 punches and a kick that killed a man. That's incredible. So just absolute haymaker. And the thing about it is that keeping track, Sally has not taken that much damage in this fight. Sally's been hit like maybe once. But you've taken a little bit of a beating, so you take this haymaker and you get knocked on the ropes, and you feel it kind of fleeting a little bit. You know that you probably can't take another of these. So you gotta lock the fuck in. Malcolm, give me a wiggle.
Freshly shuffled deck of cards.
Yeah.
10.
Okay, 10. Still a little disadvantage because you are tied. So let's do one more after that.
And 3.
3. Okay, you've got out, but you cannot act. You are officially out of the ropes, but not enough to do anything right now. We're gonna go back to Sally, and we're gonna go back to Mary Sue.
Are we pulling?
Just doing a contested. Yep, pulling for who's getting smacked by what? Ace. Okay. Sally.
3.
3. Okay, so that's pretty good. This is something you're probably gonna hit pretty well. What are you going for?
I'm thinking that since she is so much bigger than me, really the only way that I'm going to be able to take her down is to, again, try to jump from the ropes, the turnbuckle thing, and
Oh shit! Okay.
and maybe try to like just like get my arm around her neck to bring her down.
Get the momentum, yank her
Right.
down. Okay. Normally with a turnbuckle, it's a riskier maneuver, but you got a fucking ace. And so I think that we are gonna let's pull for a damage thing. We're gonna just see how much of this we're getting conked by. We'll do disadvantage because you got a 3, and that was a 3 against an ace. So just 2 cards though. We'll just do 2 cards.
Me?
For
Just from Sally?
Yeah, for Sally.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So disadvantage or just
Just disadvantage.
okay? Disadvantage. It's 5. It's a 5 bottom.
5 bottom.
5 bottom. Yep.
Yep, this hits, and this hits well. You get the hook in, you pull her down. So she takes a pretty decent smack there. And she is I'm assuming that you were jumping, she was standing facing you, so you jumped, and so she would be on her back now. You got a really good hook in. And so since this is going to be an interesting one, because now Malcolm is free, and Sally just took a pretty big hit, and Mary Sue's kind of getting the adrenaline back up. We're gonna have all 3 of you pull an action check. What do we got here?
Okay.
Mary Sue with an ace.
First one for Malcolm, let's say King. Second one for Sally is the
Sally's
Joker.
the Joker. Okay, what does Sally do? What does
Sally
do?
goes high and Malcolm goes low.
Oh shit. Okay, so paint us this picture, okay?
So Sally and Malcolm lock eyes real quick at this moment. She goes for that next, like that big clotheslining haymaker kind of run, and he's going to just drop kick right at like her shin knee angle to just.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're going after the head.
Sally's going headwise, and Malcolm is going like knee ankle shin wise.
What is she using? Is she using her?
She's using just the right hook haymaker.
Just
like
another right hook. Yeah, they both connect. And Mary Sue, you do 2 full back flips before you thud onto the floor. The referee at this point does notice that Malcolm is in the ring, and he's pretty sure that Malcolm is not the legal person, and so he's like, "Oh shit, I didn't notice. Get in your corner. Go.
Alrighty, Malcolm does this, but Sally then, seeing how prostrate and assuming that Mary Sue is out cold. She tags in. Malcolm's like, "Go pin that bitch."
Oh shit! All right.
So Malcolm gets in the ring and starts sauntering over to go raise that leg and submit Mary Sue.
All right, you're going for the pin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that what I'm gonna do here is that the count gets to 2. I'm gonna have you pull 2 cards with advantage. Malcolm, pull 2 cards. The count is at 2. Go ahead and pull 2.
Ace and a 3.
An ace of diamonds. Okay, now I want you to pull 2 cards with disadvantage, Mary Sue. Nope. Okay, that hand comes down. 3. The crowd loses their fucking mind. They were rooting because Mary Sue had to like fight 3 people on her own. They were rooting. They were hooting. They were hollering. And so to see this shitty little asshole be just like a scumbag, get hogtied, and then just like, like they're losing their minds. They're throwing trash into the ring, and the referee is raising the hands of Sally and Malcolm. And you're not actually injured. Yeah, he's a whoo like that. And so, but they do bring out another like set of people to come and take Mary Sue out of the ring. And you know the crowd's losing their shit. And the referee, of course, says to Malcolm and Sally, he's like, "Okay, listen, you got about 10 more seconds to do the shit before we have to do the next match. So give us like 10 seconds of like celebration. Okay, let's go."
I point to me, and then she just one hands me and just holds me up in the air. We're just both just holding around, just in the glory or whatnot, just and then just bowing, and then she just tosses me, and I just tuck and backflip and stick the landing.
Hell yeah. Okay, so great. You all are getting escorted out of the ring, and you're all now backstage. At this point, Mary Sue, you are awake. Alexi, you are on a stretcher, as you are familiar with. New York Knocker isn't quite as injured as fucking.
Wait, he's not deceased? What?
New York Knocker, he took a giant hit, but he didn't, like, you know, somebody's insides got ruptured a week before and they came back.
I think
I think
he just like
still alive.
He's on a stretcher and you're there. You're kind of like you can respond in like grunts. New York Knocker is very much out of it. And y'all are all just now back there at the ambulance loading them in. And Gus comes up to y'all and he says, "Man, that was fucking insane. That was the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life." I don't know. You explode?
I explode with like the last bit of feeling. I've never won anything in my life.
And that was incredible. The story y'all told in that ring. I don't know how anything anybody ever does could possibly top that. So same time next week.
And that'll be it. That's the episode. That's the welcome to 3DMs and a Tale. Thank you for watching 3DMs and a Tale. I have been your host and midget and female Russian wrestling superstars, Malcolm the mighty midget Malcolm, and Sally the Slovak. Will.
I have been Alexi's son, and I think he is retiring.
And divorced.
And divorced. And crippled for life.
And I was Mary Sue, the Southern Smasher, and I knew I should have never trusted a Yankee.
And I was
our wonderful first time. I don't know if I got to announce at the top of the key. First time doing head DM. First time storytelling here on the show. JollySaintClick, our Nicholas Donahue, the Daniel Powell, as host, as the Northern Knocker, as Greg Gertis, the manager.
Gus Gerder, I think.
Gus Gerder.
As our ref, as all of our NPCs inside of the story, JollySaintClick.
Yay, that's me.
No, don't clap. It reveals my background.
Nice. So, wonderful. Thank you all. Plugs, links, and everything in bio for everyone down in the description. So if you want to give a follow and support anything that we're doing and going on with between side projects, follow JollySaintClick on his TikToks and everything like that. Follow me on all my YouTubes and everything like that. Ricdamoose, everywhere you can find Mrs. Moose down there. And with that, we're going to call it. Thank you all. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
This episode of 3DMs and a Tale is brought to you by...
In Death Valley, a horror western TTRPG, character creation is laid out in 7 easy steps. So grab your character sheet, set your strength, agility, wits, and empathy scores to 2, and let's get started. Step 1, determine your former life. This choice will give context to your undead, as well as some bonus stats and certain items. Don't forget to answer your pre-mortem questions now. Step 2, determine your wrongful death. How did you die, and what did your death mean to your character? How did death fail to find you in your last moments? Step 3, choose your undead form. There are lots of undead forms, so what did you wake up as? Are you a revenant obsessed with revenge? A hellhound bent on revolution? Or a vampire who uses social manipulation to come out on top? Your form will give you undead abilities, banes, and one key attribute. Then, answer post-mortem questions. Step 4, determine your stats. This step will have you point buying the rest of your stats, as well as figuring out your max life force and resolve. Step 5, pick a role for your gear. You've been undead for a little while, so it is safe to say that you might have some weird stuff on you. Step 6 is where you decide more personal details, like your name and pronouns. You may not share the name you had when you were alive, because dying could have made you a whole other person. Step 7, work together with your group to figure out your bonds and burdens. You may roll on the provided table for your connections, or work with other players to create your own. Bonds and burdens give depth to each character's story, as they are inevitably connected by more than just meeting at a bar. With all these steps completed, you should have a character that's ready and raring to go, and a story with connections that are deeper than the Grand Canyon. Can't wait to see you out in the valley.
Death Valley, a Western horror tabletop role-playing game. Coming to Backer Kit October 2025.